Hey guys, this is Steven here with a new video playlist on how to play some of my favorite puzzles. This first one is on Sudoku. There are some variants to the puzzle which I'll explain in other videos, but this is just the good old-fashioned Sudoku rules. In Sudoku, you have a 9x9 grid with 9 smaller 3x3 boxes in the middle. The puzzle provides you with some numbers already pre-filled in, and your goal is to fill out the rest. The rules are that in each row, column, and 3x3 box, you must have the digits 1 through 9 without repeating. There can only be one number in each box. And so what I'll do is I'll start to fill out this puzzle using my method. I won't complete it just for the sake of time, but I wanted to show you kind of how the puzzle begins. So the first thing that I do is that I start with the number 1 and I find all the ones that I possibly can, and then I move on to the number 2 and so forth, and the number 3. And after I fill out all of that, the puzzle starts to look a little bit more complete. So here we notice a 1 already, and what I know is that this 3x3 box is now considered complete for the number 1, as is this column and this row. So everything that's highlighted means that there can't be a 1 in any of those cells. I also notice there's a 1 here, so same thing, I would highlight everything in that box, everything in that row, and that column. And I notice in this far right middle 3x3 box, there's one cell that's not highlighted. This has to be a 1. And the reason for that is, again, there's a 1 already in these two columns. And so because there has to be a 1 in every single column, and that's the only open space for it, right? So then we keep doing that around the board. So this top row and second row is already spoken for, and these 3x3 boxes already have a 1. And so that leaves just these two cells that can be a 1. But if we look down, we already notice another 1 in that column. So that leaves just this one cell that can be a 1. And we keep doing that. So we look at these columns, there's already a 1. So in this bottom left 3x3 box, that leaves just these two cells that can be a 1. But if we look to the right, there's already a 1 in that row. And so that means that the 1 has to go in that last cell. And we keep going around the grid until we can no longer solve for the number 1. So we can see a 1 belongs in this top left corner of the bottom middle 3x3 box, because again, the 1s cover the two bottom rows. In this middle column, there's already a 3 on the right, so that leaves just here. And then if we look for the middle box here, we can see 1s cover all those rows and columns, leaving one open cell, which is the 1. And that's it. Usually it's not that easy if you're doing a harder puzzle. So you might not solve all of the numbers right away, but what you can do is you can jot down notes. You know, if you look at this one here, so there's a 2 right in this column, and we know that this middle right 3x3 box has the right column already taken. There's already numbers there, so that just leaves these two. So we know a 2 has to be in one of those. We know that there's a 2 covering this one, but let's hypothetically say the 2 wasn't there. Let's say we know that one of these highlighted cells is a 2, we just don't know which one. What we could do is we just put a pencil mark in there and come back to it later, and we keep moving around the board, and then further clues down the line would reveal maybe which one of these is a 2. So that is method 1. Method 2, once I've gone down the line and I've filled out all the 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, and 9s that I can, Then I look back and I see if there's any 3x3 boxes, rows, or columns that are mostly filled out. What I mean by that is I'm looking for 6, 7, or 8 digits already in there. So in this case, there's 8 digits filled in. There was a 2 here previously. 8 out of the 9 digits. So there only is 1 digit missing. Well, we can figure out that one very easily. We can see there's a 3 missing, right? There's a 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but there's no 3. So we know a 3 goes in there. If we look at this first column here, there's 2 digits missing. There seems to be no 3 or 6, right? There's a 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, but no 3 or 6. Well, there's a 6 already in this 3x3, so this cell can't be a 6, and therefore it has to be a 3. And so this top one is a 6, and so forth. And we go around, and we notice here's a row that's missing 2 digits. We can figure that one out. So it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no 6, and there's no 7. And so we can see here there's a 7 already there in that row. So that means the 7 has to be here. And then the other one can be the 6. And that's about it. Those two methods can solve probably about 50% or 75% of the puzzles that you do. Once you get to the more complicated puzzles, there are other strategies and methods, like searching for pairs, naked pairs, combined pairs, hidden pairs, whatever you want to call them. I won't really get into that in this video here just for the sake of time, but it's a lot of fun. That's all I wanted to share. It's a great puzzle. I highly encourage you, learn it, give it a shot. It gets easier over time. You don't have to be good at math to be good at Sudokus. It's very much about pattern recognition. If you liked what you saw here in this video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Thanks everyone. Have a good day.